Hello and welcome to Peter Scott Cars. Today we have the 64 plate high specification Audi A5 Black Edition Sportback. We'll run through some of the high specification as we go around the vehicle. It is worth noting the timing belt has been replaced on this A5, starting with the front of the car, front of the vehicle. Really couldn't be any better. As I get very close to the edge of the bonnet, front of the bumper, the only thing I can see some very minor stone chips. Just put my fingernail next to a couple of them just so you can see how insignificant they are. Have to be close to notice them. Don't detract from the look of the car at all. As I go around the vehicle, I'll get a close up to all the bumper corners to show you they are free from any scuffs or marks. No marks or scuffs to the centre of the bumper lower down either, can also be quite common. Again, on the bumper corner, some very minor stone chips, but nothing more than that. As I take a step back and look down the entire driver's side of the vehicle, struggling to see any parking dents. As I go around the car, I'll get a close up to all of the alloy wheels. Starting with the driver's front alloy wheel, I'm struggling to see a single mark to that alloy wheel. No sign of any scuffs or curbing at all. While I'm low down, just point out there's no marks or damage to the driver's sill. Very easy to go over a high curb, mark or damage the sill. Not the case with this A5. Struggling to see anything negative to point out on the driver's front wing. Actually, apologies, thought it was a very minor stone chip, but it is just a little bit of fluff. Just wipe that away so you can see not a chip. So struggling to see anything negative to point out at all on the driver's front wing. Both of the mirror covers free from any scuffs or marks. Moving on to the driver's door, struggling to see anything detrimental to point out at all. Get a close up underneath the driver's door handle to highlight there's no marks or scratches. Can be very common, particularly on the driver's door or the driver's door edge. Really nice as well, can't spot any chips. It's just a little bit of a hand mark there, just wipe that away so you can absolutely see not a mark to the paintwork. It's got the rear privacy glass, looks really nice. Moving on to the rear door, exactly the same as the driver's. I'm struggling to see anything detrimental to point out. Again, no marks underneath the handle, all the door edge nice again. Onto this rear panel, exactly the same. Struggling to see anything to mention. Just a little bit of a hand mark there again. Just wipe that away so you can absolutely see not a mark to the actual paintwork. That rear alloy wheel identical to the driver's front. Struggling to see any marks at all. Taking you into the vehicle from the driver's side, firstly I'll get a close up to the driver's step. Sometimes people drag the feet going into the vehicle, mark the paintwork on the step. Not the case with this A5. Inside the car, couldn't be any better. It's got the half leather S-line interior. Just get a close up to the wing and edge of the seat. If someone told you that seat had covered 40,000 miles, you really would believe them. Car's had the genuine Audi overmats fitted from new, so there's really no sign of any wear to the carpets or footwells to point out. Get a close up to the driver's footwell to highlight that. It's got the flat bottom steering wheel, all the leather on the steering wheel, really nice as well. Just want to lead into the car to show you the center console. Sometimes people jump in, put keys, coffee cups on the center console, end up marking the console gear knobs around. Again, not the case with this A5. Couldn't be better. Car's got the front heated seats, satellite navigation as part of the high specification. Also got the Bang & Olufsen sound system. Sometimes this section can be a little bit worn where people have rested their arm, but again, not the case, or a few scratches to this trim here. But again, not the case. As I've said, couldn't be better inside. I will add as well, there's no unwanted odours in the vehicle, no smells of smoke or pets. Seats in the rear really do look like they've hardly been sat in. Just get a close up to the edge of the seat to highlight that. Close up to all of the carpets, those genuine mats, done the job, protected all them from new. Carpet in the rear, same as the front ones. Really no sign of any wear to point out. There's no kick marks or scuffs to the rear of the front seats. That can also be common. Also, just get a close up to the step. You often see a few chips to the step where people have caught the seatbelt in the rear step, but again, not the case with this Audi. No problem with the door card again. Bringing you around to the rear of the vehicle. As I mentioned at the start of the video, all bumper corners free from any scuffs or marks. Can't see any marks to the, so just a little bit of a hand mark on the tailgate there. Just wipe that away so you can absolutely see again, not a mark to the paintwork. All the centre of the bumper really nice, easy to park a little bit too close to someone or something, mark the centre of the bumper, but again, not the case with this Audi. Can just spot a very, very minor chip on the top of the bumper there. Have to be very close to even notice onto the tailgate of the car. I'm struggling to see anything to mention again. Get low down so you can see there's no scuffs to the underside of the bumper. Easy to go over a high curb, scuff the underside, but again, not the case. It's got the rear view camera as part of the high specification. Inside the luggage compartment, same as the rest of the interior, really couldn't be better. Parcel shelf, of course, is present. They are the genuine mats, fitted from new, done the job, protected all the carpets. Just get a close up to the interior plastics, just to show you how nice they are. Sometimes in these practical size vehicles, people buy them for the large luggage compartment, subsequently end up putting in big items a little bit carelessly, end up scuffing the plastics, marking the top of the bumper. Get a close up to both so you can see, not the case with this Audi. That's the only thing you can see, that very minor stone chip. It's got the spare wheel. Bumper corner again, free from any scuffs. Looking down the entire side, same as the drivers, struggling to see any parking dents. That alloy wheel, exactly the same as the other two I've already shown. You can't see any scuffs or marks at all onto this rear panel. Certainly no scratches or parking dents. I'm struggling to see even the most minor of stone chips, I really am. All the door edge, nice again, underneath the handle, exactly the same. Rest of the door, can't see anything to mention. We'll just wipe that little bit of a hand mark away again. Get low down on the passenger side also. Easy to go over a high curb, mark the sill. Passenger sill, same as the drivers. No marks or damage to point out at all. Can just spot a very minor stone chip lower down on the front door there. Again, have to be very close to even notice. I do want to take you into the vehicle from both sides, just so I can show you all the steps, edge of the seats. Repeating myself, seats in the rear really do look like they've hardly been sat in. Just get a close up to the edge of the seat to highlight that again. No kick marks or scuffs to the rear of the front seats. No problem with any of the door cards. There's going to be chips to the door edges, usually on the front doors, but passenger door edge very similar to the driver's. Struggling to see any to mention. Underneath the handle again, no problems. Very, very minor stone chip again. Have to be very close to even notice. Have already said both mirror covers free from any scuffs. Nothing negative on the passenger front wing, and onto the final alloy wheel. As I've gone around all four of the alloy wheels, I am struggling to see any marks at all. It really is a cherished example, inside and out. I don't think the car could be any better, other than some very, very minor stone chips which I've pointed out. I really can't see anything to mention at all. Into the vehicle from the passenger side, passenger step again free from any scuffs. Passenger seat, same as the others I've already shown you, really couldn't be better. Footwell exactly the same, been protected by those over mats. Just want to lean across and show you the driver's seat from the passenger angle. Sometimes you look in from the driver's side, seat looks fine. Then when you look across on the passenger angle, driver's seat looks really worn and out of shape. Not the case with this A5. Minimal wear from both angles. Again, no problem or wear to the passenger door card. Repeating myself, inside and out, I don't think the vehicle could be any better. Some very, very minor stone chips to the front of the car, which are to be expected with the age of mileage. Other than that, struggling to see anything to mention. It is worth noting we have all of our vehicles independently inspected by the AA. That is a 128-point inspection, which includes a 5-mile road test by an AA engineer, just to make sure the vehicle is mechanically correct and correct on the road, you can view the 128 points AA inspection report on our website at peterscottcars.co.uk. We also have finance calculators on the website, so if you are interested in this Audi A5 Black Edition, you can pop to our website, model a finance quote and apply for finance directly through our site. We guarantee the lowest rate of finance coming direct to ourselves. So if you are thinking of financing the car for an outside finance company or finance broker, please get in touch with ourselves first for the guaranteed lowest rate of finance. We have very low rate prime finance available for good and excellent credit ratings. But if you have had a few issues in the past with finances and credit, we do deal with a number of specialist lender and broker partners who guarantee the lowest rates for your individual profile. So we have free finance eligibility checkers on our site. So if you're unsure whether you'll be approved on finance, you can go to our website, do a free finance eligibility checker, tells you straight away your chances of approval and at what rate. So it is just a soft search only, so it doesn't affect your credit rating and gives you an instant decision. So if you have any financing needs or inquiries at all, please get in touch with ourselves first for the lowest rate. Likewise, get in touch with ourselves if you require any further information about the car or you would like to arrange a viewing or test drive. Just been around the vehicle a few times again just to make sure I haven't missed anything. And I must say, really couldn't be any better. Just reiterate, a couple of hand marks on the vehicle, which just point them out so you can see absolutely not a mark to the actual paintwork. The vehicle really could not be any better. And as I said at the start of the video, the timing belt has been replaced. Hopefully you found the video helpful. If you need any further information about the car at all, or you would like to arrange a viewing or test drive, and please don't hesitate to get in touch. Thanks for watching.